So the last part that I want to read for you comes from the last chapter. Hi. So the whole book is a memoir, but the last section of the final chapter is not. The more I read it, however, the more I realize that it could very well be a letter to my younger self. The chapter is titled Emergent Being, and I start with a quote from Muji that says, "Step into the fire of self-discovery. The fire will not burn you. It will only burn what you are not." Before your conception, your spirit easefully rested in the universal bliss of oneness. Expansive and inherently wise, you needed to do nothing to earn love or find safety. This was the unconditional state of existence. In an instant, you came into this dimension as your body started to form. In the womb, you were already picking up on the murky energy of unhealed wounds of ancestral trauma. This old acquired pain started to become yours to process. Then, as you were birthed as a separate being, the people around you saw you as separate. Preoccupied with their own drama, pain, and conditioned stories of how to be human, the people around you didn't see the full range of your being. They projected their beliefs and pain onto you, and they only saw you for a minuscule part of who you were. Over time, you started to believe that you were small too. Where before there was oneness, now there were rules to play by to get an inkling of the security that had been an inherent part of your reality. The people around you unknowingly taught you about power, desire, safety, and love as your personality developed to organize this information. You disowned parts of yourself to present an acceptable face to the world. And your distortion was reinforced by the way people treated you as if you were your conditioned self. This habituated way of being became normal. It became part of the proverbial water that you swam in. Matching the vibration of those around you, you developed strategies to find safety and connection. But all along, you knew that there was more to yourself. You knew they weren't seeing the most important part of you because they were not aligned with this part of themselves. Then you forgot, just like them. You forgot your true nature, and you even forgot that you had forgotten. You became so skilled at using these tactics to navigate the world that you didn't recognize they were not in integrity with the core of your being. Far from your true nature, but not even knowing that this was the case, you navigated the world from your identification with your conditioned self. A glimpse of light appeared, showing you a sliver of your true self. Invigorated with excitement, you tried to return to your true nature before you fell asleep to it again, which you did. The conditioned ways came back online, and once again you forgot, and once again you even forgot that you had forgotten. But the remembering came back more frequently, and over time the spaces of sleep got shorter. It became easier to stay awake to the true self when you recognized that your identity was undeniably united with the source that beat your heart. Stripping away the layers of everything that you are not and integrating disowned parts, you begin to come back to the place in you that is untouched by the experiences you've had in this life. Unchanged, the experience of universal bliss and wholeness lives within you beneath the layers of your conditioned self. The pain, trauma, and misbeliefs that you've acquired in this life are not part of your true nature. They are not who you really are. Aligning with the source that beats your heart and embodying the wholeness that is your birthright, you bring the essence of vitality, love, generosity, health, creativity, and curiosity into all areas of your life. With dignity and humility, you stand your sacred ground. My wish for you is that the recognition of oneness come easily into your awareness. I wish that the light of consciousness allows you to remember who you really are and that you have the dignity to embody your true self. May your alignment with Source emerge naturally, and may you lovingly and tenderly honor the young one within you, giving her the things she always longed for. From the depths of your soul, may you remember that you were made for this. You belong in this world. You are here to be in your full expression, where you let your wholeness shine unapologetically. Playing small for no one, may you always vibrate at the frequency of your true self. That last part gets my heart so deeply.